North America was inhabited by the Native Americans, native people here who took care of water exactly like our cultures did in India. Europeans came and then started saying, this is my water, your water, and there's no common water, and spoiled the sanitation systems by introducing all these flush systems. And instead of retaining what the native culture was, same thing is happening in India. And we are copying this European and American model, which is unsustainable. And so I see what you're saying, but how do we get people like Rajendra Singh, the people who understand the local culture and how to get Rajasthan, a total, completely dry river into a flowing river? Why don't we, how do we get back to them? How do we get back to these people? And the government has become so powerful at all levels that they just ignore, just bulldoze over these local concerns. So how can we start a mass movement saying, hey, central government, you want to give money, but don't tell us how to run everything. So money is running everything instead of common sense or local cultures.
A friend of mine went to Leh Ladakh. You were staying in a homestay, and he asked for water. And the lady asked him, you want 1 sip or 2 sips? So he was taken aback. He said, why are you asking a question like this? She said, we have a water problem and we give water on basis of your thirst quotient. So this can add to your story bank, number one. Number two, I think it's all, Raj rightly said that, we are aping the West. But instead of harping on that, why can't we in our own homes change our habits? It's so difficult to change habits in our own home. We can always point finger to state government, central government and all that, but the movement has to begin from the ground. And when everybody says, I'm going to offer you a small peg of water, please don't laugh at me, and tell you a story, that's the day you have arrived. Because one has heard these stories at a macro level, and I think the momentum has to go from the ground up. And there I find complete disinterest. I've been talking of telling people, if I ask you to shift to a dual flushing system, you'll not do it. Don't do it. Just fill up a plastic bottle with water and put it inside your system, and you can save at least 16 liters of water. You can talk about the big things later, but individuals, people like us, how many of us have the courage of offering small peg, large peg to their own family members? Sure. These things we start, then it creates a story. There's so many other stories will come out of it. That's how pressure is built up. And once the politicians see that the ground is changing, then they follow. Otherwise, always top down.